Let's now talk about the biggest reality show on earth. The 2020 US election. We are less than 2 months away from the day of voting. Both sides are working overtime to tilt the narrative in their favor. And currently, the narrative seems to have shifted in Donald Trump's favor, thanks to an unusual admirer of the US president. Her name is Noor bin Laden, the niece of Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of the 9/11 attacks. Noor has suggested that only Donald Trump can save America from another 9/11. For those of you who do not know of her, Noor bin Laden is an author. She's based in Switzerland. She spells her name differently, different from her infamous uncle, and she considers herself an American at heart. Recently, Noor bin Laden gave her first ever interview to the New York Post, and she leveled some stinging charges against the Democrats, but was all praises for Donald Trump. One excerpt from this interview is making headlines, and allow me to quote: ISIS proliferated under the Obama-Biden administration, leading to them coming to Europe. Trump has shown that he protects America and us by extension from foreign threats by obliterating terrorists at the root and before they get a chance to strike, unquote. She may have a point there. The Trump administration has indeed worked on further improving America's defense capabilities, but of late, Trump's relationship with the military brass has been strained. Some of it is due to Trump threatening to use the Insurrection Act to provide troops for law enforcement against the widespread protests. He wants to send troops there. And a lot of it has to do with a recent report which claims that Donald Trump once insulted captured U.S. service members. The story was first published in The Atlantic magazine. It was based on the statements of some close Trump aides. The men apparently claimed that Donald Trump cancelled a 2018 visit to pay respects to a military cemetery because he allegedly thought that the dead soldiers were quote-unquote losers and suckers. We don't know how true these claims are. The US president has denied using such words. But today he launched another attack on the US military. In fact, the entire defense establishment. Donald Trump said something very interesting. He said that the Pentagon wants to keep fighting wars so that it can keep defense contractors happy. His words, and you have to watch this.
When Biden shipped away our jobs, threw open our borders, and sent our youth to fight in these crazy, endless wars. And it's one of the reasons the military, I'm not saying the military is in love with me, the soldiers are. The top people in the Pentagon probably aren't, because they want to do nothing but fight wars so that all of those wonderful companies that make the bombs and make the planes and make everything else stay happy.
He makes more sense when he does not follow the script, always. Meanwhile, Trump and Biden have been taking some interesting swipes at each other. Joe Biden on the virus and the economy, Donald Trump on Biden's alleged softness towards China.
You know, you all have said it. America's been knocked down by this pandemic. Over 190,000 Americans are dead. 6.2 million are infected with COVID. 30 million unemployed. And nearly 1 in 6 small businesses has been shut down. Worst of all, it didn't have to be this way. No other country in the world let COVID spiral so far out of control. Donald Trump ignored the warnings, refused to prepare, and failed to protect our nation. And now, more than 6 months in, he still doesn't have a plan.
If Biden wins, China wins, because China will own this country. If Biden wins, China will own this country, and hopefully you're not going to be able to find that out. It's the most important election in our history right now.
The election campaign has entered its final stretch. The campaigning is underway in full swing. The turning point will be the presidential debate scheduled for later this month, and until then, all bets are off.